And then there's Pete Hegseth. I want you to listen to what, according to his own mother, the woman abuser and alcoholic, Pete Hegseth had to say about the situation with Iran. Have a listen to this.
We'll be in the Situation Room pretty soon with the president. Is he still aiming for a nuclear deal with the Iranians?
Of course. The president's, as he said today, his position has not changed. What you're watching in real time is peace through strength and America first. Our job is to be strong. We are postured defensively in the region to be strong in pursuit of a peace deal. And we certainly hope that's what happens here. And America first means we're going to defend American personnel and American interests. So when you see jets and you see air defense assets and counter UAS assets, that's because my job as the Secretary of Defense is to ensure that our people are safe and that we're strong so that we can set the conditions for a deal. And President Trump's made it clear it's on the table. The question is whether Iran will take it.
Does this look like peace through strength? You tell me. Israel and Iran at war. It appears as though America is now officially getting involved. Is that peace through strength? Is what's going on in Ukraine right now, when Donald Trump said he could end the war and would end the war in 24 hours, is that peace through strength every single time Donald Trump says Vladimir Putin wants peace, and then there are airstrikes when women, innocent women and children lose their lives? Is that peace through strength, Mr. Hegseth? Is what's going on in Lebanon right now and Yemen peace through strength? It's what's going on right now in Gaza, in a war zone there. Is that peace through strength? You tell me. Is it peace through strength when you guys have to call in the Marines to a couple of LA riots where a few blocks there was unruly protesters and some violence, but overwhelmingly mostly peaceful? Is that peace through strength when you have to call in our own military? There is no peace through strength under the Trump administration. It's bullying tactics. It's deporting brown people. It's giving people no due process while pardoning a bunch of January 6th insurrectionists, some of them white supremacists. That's not peace through strength. A deal is on the table. How many days now have we heard that? I feel like it's since day one. We were told 90 deals in 90 days. The art of the deal. There is no deal with China. There have been no deals that have been made. All we keep hearing from the Trump administration is there's a deal on the table and we hope they sign it. Really, what have they signed? The only thing that this administration has signed, executive orders to go after transgender athletes, executive orders to give people no due process, taking a Martin Luther King statue out of the Oval Office, taking down a portrait of General Milley. That's on top of Donald Trump's agenda. That's what's more important to them, getting Donald Trump on the national monument. Culture wars. Culture wars and starting new wars. But everything that happened under the Joe Biden administration was all his fault. Everything that happens under the Trump administration. Can you imagine if Joe Biden was president right now and Joe Biden was meeting with his national security advisors and staff, considering going to war with Iran and nuking some of their facilities? Can you imagine what Republicans would be saying today? That's exactly what's going on right now within the Trump administration. It's exactly what's going on. We were told that we were the warmongers. We were told that we were the people because we were in support of Ukraine. The Marjorie Taylor Greens of the world said, we were warmongers because we support our allies in defeating an evil regime, Vladimir Putin and the Kremlin. We were the warmongers. And now Donald Trump is getting involved with this war between Iran and Israel, which, by the way, for the most part, has been going on for decades. It's not going to end if we get involved. This is a war that Israel needs to deal with themselves. And I'm sorry, I am pro-Israel, but the United States should not be getting involved. We should never be having troops on the ground. This is between Iran and Israel. And unless somebody could show me beyond the shadow of a doubt that somehow Iran is building their nuclear weapons, and we know that for a fact, I don't believe we should get involved, just like we should have never got involved in the war in Iraq. We were told that there were weapons of mass destruction. And then we were told, oh, faulty intelligence. Sorry, my bad. While thousands of families are still grieving over the loss of their loved ones and the soldiers that have lost their lives because George W. Bush and Dick Cheney decided to go to war after 9/11. They didn't keep their head on the ball, which is what they should have done, which was going after Osama bin Laden and Al-Qaeda. Instead, they used that to go into an ill-advised war so that Dick Cheney could profit off of it. And MAGA Republicans, back then, I guess you could call them Bush Republicans, profited off of that war. There were no weapons of mass destruction. There is still no evidence to suggest that there are nuclear weapons being built by Iran. But yet we're going to put all this money and effort and put troops on the ground there, and Donald Trump is going to go to war with Iran? There are Iranians in this country who voted for Donald Trump because they believed he would not start a new war. What are you thinking now? It's sick. Mark my words, this is what's going to happen. And MAGA Republicans called us the warmongers because we support Ukraine. Where are you today? I expect Lindsey Graham and the useless turtle, Mitch McConnell, to support Donald Trump. What about all the other Republicans out there that called us the warmongers? Where are you today? It's despicable. It's disgusting. It's par for the course. The world is on fire, and the people who voted for Donald Trump are responsible for what's going on all over the world.